Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your WWE Mae Young Classic coverage, and specifically in this case, live reactions to episode number 1 of the NYC. I am so freaking excited for this, and I know John is as well. Obviously we're covering all 4 of the first 4 episodes today, but on this episode specifically, we've got Princesa Sugehit versus Kaylee Ray versus, we've also got Vanessa Borne versus Serena Deeb. We've got Zeda versus Shayna Baszler, and our main event is Jazzy Gabert, formerly known as Alpha Female, versus Abbey Laith, formerly known as Princess Kimberly. John, thoughts?
Brother, I'm rooting for Kimberly. She's come such a long way. You know I haven't touched. I'm going in totally blind on this. Haven't read any highlights, spoilers, any of that crap. I am so excited we're doing a women's tournament like this. And yeah, man, I'm pumped to do this. And we got the first 4 episodes today. And you know you're not going to get any better coverage than TwitWow. So let's own this bitch.
Absolutely. I am so freaking excited to do this. So, guys, we do have these videos open on our network stream. I believe, just want to make sure that everyone's lined up here. We are going to be doing something similar to the way we do New Japan, where we sync it up for everyone to be able to watch along with us. So we have these videos open at 0000 at the very, very beginning. And we are going to be hitting play when I do my 3, 2, 1, go countdown. John, I feel like I want to stall, but at the same time, I'm so eager to do this. Can we just get right into this?
You know what, brother? I'm going to say yes, because, I mean, we can't stall much longer. I know everybody has places to go and people to see. So we said 3. It's 3:02. Let's get into this shit, man. Let's do this.
Guys, I mean, here's the thing. You say people have things to do, places to be. If they have places to be, things to do, people to see, they might not want to stick around here, because you might want to take a deep seat if you are interested in all 4 of these episodes, because we are live reacting to all 4 episodes today. They are going to be separate videos. We are going to be taking a 10 to 15 minute break in between each episode, and we're basically going to just start each new episode at the beginning of each new hour, which means that we're going to be here for almost 4 hours. It's going to
yes.
So yeah, take a deep seat. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it is going to be a long ride. So let's get right into this. 3, 2, 1, go. We start things off with the WWE intro graphic. We're going to get the then, now, forever. And then we're going to get into probably some kind of video package for the NYC. John, from what I understand, our first match today is going to be Princesa Sugehit versus Kaylee Ray, and I'm not very familiar with Kate, but I am relatively familiar with Kaylee Ray. She is a high flyer. She has some very innovative offense that you don't see from everybody, and I'm very excited to see her on a WWE stage. How about you?
Oh, absolutely. And, dude, that's the sentiment I feel for a lot of these talents. You know, I mean, again, you know, I know we won't be covering her this episode, but since it is the first 4 episodes, which is the entirety of the first round, just to give proper context to everybody, you know, seeing somebody come home, in my mind, like Serena Deeb, seeing talents like Kaylee Ray and Dakota Kai, you know, it's going to be an incredible experience for so many of these women. You know, other women have been looking to find their footing that have been on NXT, like Rachel Evers, you know, and people like that. So it's a fascinating tournament to me because of old and new faces. Of course, we have Kairi Sane, who's a sensation that everybody's talking about. You know, me and her were talking about her last night because she's just such a good-natured person. She was talking about learning English through watching American anime, and she was asking for recommendations, and, you know, she got recommendations of Monsters, Inc., the Toy Story trilogy. Somebody even recommended to her Sausage Party. So you're going to get to know a lot of amazing women in this tournament, and I think a lot of them are going to leave an indelible mark upon all of us, or we're either going to want to see more of them, or they're going to sign and we're going to see more of them whether we want to or not. It's going to be very interesting, the attitudes that come out of this tournament for a lot of these performers.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, here we go. We're getting into this video package. We already had sort of an intro package where they talked about the history of women in wrestling, and they obviously highlighted Mae Young and showed different clips of women today versus women, 70, 80 years ago, that kind of stuff. And now we are getting sort of the intro to the Mae Young Classic. Here we go. There is the gigantic freaking trophy. That's huge. It reminds me of the aggro crag from the old Nick show Guts.
And I got to tell you, the women's division in WWE finds itself in an interesting place in the midst of this tournament. We have Asuka, who just relinquished the NXT Women's Championship. There is going to be a new champion crowned there. Natalya is the women's champion on SmackDown Live, and Sasha Banks recently became a 4-time Raw Women's Champion. So you have to imagine these Mae Young Classic competitors, particularly as it relates to the NXT Women's title, because you have to imagine they'd start there. They're finding themselves in a very interesting moment in WWE's history as it relates to women's wrestling. And there you see the brackets. Jazzy Gabert versus
we are
Abbey,
getting I believe the top left, or no, I might be wrong there, but we are getting one of those 4 little groups on this show. It's funny how similar this tournament is structured to the way that the Cueto Cup was structured. Although, to be fair, if I remember correctly, the CWC last year was structured similarly. Here we go. Princesa is for being the only female who trained at the gym I went to. So, and then Sugehit is for the Queen of the Stars. Okay, I can dig that. The design she has on represents the revolution of Princesa Sugehit.
Revolution, huh? I can get behind that.
You are quite the sucker for revolution. I know that from personal experience. I only want to express I'm very happy to be representing Mexico in this tournament. Yeah, she's the only, I believe, the only competitor representing Mexico in this tournament. And she said she was prepared to win the whole tournament, but I don't know if Kaylee Ray is going to allow her to get away with that.
Well, I mean, you know me, I've become almost infamous recently for my crude parallels. Princesa Sugehit is the same kind of task before her as Grand Metalik had in the CWC. You know, really,
yeah, and Grand Metalik made it to the finals, so we'll see as far as Princesa. I'm definitely not going to pick her to go that far in this tournament just because I think that her path to the finals would be way more difficult than I remember Grand Metalik's being. But still, I'm looking forward to this match because I haven't seen much from Princesa, and Kaylee Ray I know can work a damn match. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, precisely, my man, precisely. And I just pulled up my bracket just now, just so I could keep track of everything. So this is Kaylee Ray versus Princesa Sugehit, and I did pick Princesa to win. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, guys, I am so stoked to be here. Kaylee Ray now coming out first. Brother, I'll tell you, G1 Climax was a hell of a ton of fun. We did it for the 3rd straight year, and I always am privileged to do G1 with you. But I'd be lying if I said the butterflies weren't flapping their wings just a little bit harder for this tournament for me. I've been so excited.
You know what, though? I think that makes sense because we're so much less familiar with the performers and the competitors of this specific tournament than we are with the G1 competitors. Because with G1, it's kind of a throwback. How did we feel in 2015 when we first covered G1? We were just as nervous.
You know what? I feel like Kaylee Ray, with the way she looks, she would have been best friends with Becky Lynch when she first started. Because I feel like they kind of have that similar look to them when Becky Lynch was first starting out. Not so much now, but yeah, very interesting to me. And
they're from countries that both end in land, Ireland and Scotland.
Yeah, there you go. And Princesa Sugehit, yeah, we're about to have an international incident here because it's Scotland versus Mexico. And, oh, I like that. One's got, like, the butterfly wings there, looks like. And you did say, because I know we're not familiar really with either woman, but Princesa Sugehit is of that legendary status. You know, she's no scrub. Not saying that Kaylee Ray is. It's just that Princesa Sugehit is a lot like Mercedes Martinez, where you just have so many years in the business. You just kind of earn that respect, you know, being in the game for so long.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have enough knowledge of the situation to confirm or deny that, but she has been around for a long time for sure. She's been around. She's been wrestling for 2 decades now, since 1995. And she's been doing most of her work in CMLL. She's been in CMLL for the last 12 years, starting in 2005. And for those of you that don't know anything about Mexican promotions, to put it as simply and relatable as possible, If AAA is the TNA of Mexico, CMLL is the Ring of Honor of Mexico.
Well, there you go. And now look at Kaylee Ray there. That's an intimidation tactic if I ever saw one, partner. Oh, wow. Open hand palms right on the chest. Oh, but kick to the gut there by Princesa Sugehit, and then a kick right to the face.
Oh, she held onto the ropes. Kick to the shoulder there.
Nice kick there.
She's going for a pin.
Lateral press.
She definitely should have gone for that pin sooner if she wanted to do it in the first place.
Princesa Sugehit definitely trying to dictate the pace.
Oh, Kaylee just tripped her. That's what that move's intended to do, but we rarely ever see it do that because most of the time people just step over it. Oh, and there's Princesa with the trip up. Grabbed her, going for the pin again. Only a one count.
Very interesting that she's choosing not to hook the leg. I thought she might have initiated like a magistral cradle, but she went for a standard lateral press.
Yeah.
Interesting choice to me. And Kaylee Ray again, though, getting frustrated. Schoolboy, 2. Kaylee Ray kicks out. I guess I'd call it a schoolgirl potentially. Oh, wait. No. Into the side. No. Kaylee Ray.
Oh, she uses a gory bomb. She might use it here.
Oh, is this going to be it already? It's really kind of stretching around. She's going to drop her.
Oh, no. Yoshitonic.
Yoshitonic. 2.
And Kaylee kicks out.
Kick out. Kaylee Ray, I think, took way too long to initiate that offensive maneuver. She was clearly in control to me. And then I think she was a little lax, got a little cocky. Kaylee Ray definitely having a personality on her. Scoop slam there by Princesa Sugehit.
There's an elbow drop from Princesa. And another elbow drop from Princesa. And a third elbow drop from Princesa. And she goes for pin 1.
That's a lax 2.
Kaylee kicks out.
Didn't really like that cover, man. Gotta be honest. I mean, yes, she hooked the leg, and I'll give her points for that, but that seemed lax to start. This is the Mae Young Classic. This is not the time to get cheeky, especially in the first round when you haven't earned anything yet. And now Tope Atomico, but she missed.
Tope Atomico, but Kaylee got out of the way there with the kick to the head, and now she's going to grab her by the feet. What's she going to do here? She spins her around into an elbow.
Nice elbow there. Now Kaylee Ray.
That was a creative way to kind of increase the velocity on an elbow. 2. And Princesa kicks out.
And if you're Kaylee Ray, I wonder if you're a little bit frustrated that you could have ended this when you had her in the gory bomb position, and yet Princesa Sugehit found a very innovative counter into the the Yoshitonic. And now Kaylee Ray's got Princesa Sugehit in the corner. Gonna back off a relatively clean break and then slams the face in the top turnbuckle there.
It's so interesting too, John, because we have a very, very brief history of the gory bomb being used as a finisher by a female in the WWE. Back in FCW, Eddie Guerrero's daughter, Raquel Diaz, is what she was known as in WWE, used the gory bomb as her finish. So we haven't seen that move used since then, and Kaylee almost pulled it out here. Off the ropes here. That was like a complete shot, like a flatliner.
It was, too. Kick out there.
Oh, into the Koji clutch.
Nice transition by Kaylee Ray. That could do it there. I don't know if she has it fully applied. I think the leg could wrap around a little bit more around the throat, but either way, I mean, the hands are clasped tight. You can see it.
I think the one problem, though, is that she's allowing Princessa's right arm to be kind of free there. She kicked out of the pin attempt. But, yeah, if she would have had her leg locked behind the arm better, it might have prevented Princesa from even going for that pin attempt.
And now Princesa trying to bake.
Kaylee looks pissed.
She does. Going to charge. No.
Oh, she went for a punch. But Princesa reverses. Kick to the thigh. Irish reversed by Kaylee. Princesa off the rope. Rana.
Nice Rana there. Kaylee Ray stunned.
Punch. Oh, caught. Sit out Bondo bomb.
And look at the laser. They're gonna
rolling her. We've seen this before. I think, who was it that used to do this more often, John? I forget.
I know Eugene, I think, used to do it a lot, and kick out there by Kaylee Ray.
I knew I recognized that move from at some point in WWE history. I just didn't remember who it was from.
What a kick to the head.
So, yeah, just a shoot kick to the face. And now she might be thinking about setting up for a finish. Oh, another shoot kick
to the head. Tell you, nothing like, oh, wait, the leg, 2.
Princesa has a few finishers that she uses. We've seen her use a Frankensteiner to put people away. We've seen her use basically a variation of the Michinoku driver that she calls the Sugehit driver. The twisting victory roll, and she can also beat people with a Fujiwara armbar. So watch out for the submission game.
Oh, could be a gory bomb here. No.
I think she was going for it again there, but she couldn't quite lock it in. And then Princesa with the kick to the arm. Oh,
she
caught her. She's gonna have her. She's got her up. This could be. That's it.
Oh, that's gonna do it. Gory bomb
over.
there. And now she's just got to turn her over here and make the cover.
Oh, yeah, this is a little bit of the slower pin, but she actually kicked out.
She kicked out.
The slow pin ended up costing her.
Wow. I wondered if it would, partner, because it wasn't an immediate cover. Here we see again. This is a beautiful gory bomb. Nothing wrong with the form. Just you did not have the urgency. And
she does have a swanton bomb, John. She might use that here.
I can't see Princesa Sugehit moving out of the way of this.
Oh, but she did.
Oh, she did. Wow, I didn't think she'd have the. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Fujiwara. This might be it.
Oh, my God. Cranking on it. Center of the ring. Kaylee Ray. Oh, and Princesa Sugehit moving around with her. And there's the tap out.
Wow, Kaylee Ray loses in round 1. I did not see that coming.
But my bracket did. That's one right for me. That's rare.
Hey, can I also point out how hilarious it is that we just saw a masked Mexican wrestler using an armbar, a masked female Mexican wrestler using an armbar after the controversy that happened this past weekend?
I know, right? I wasn't going to mention it, but yeah, I mean, in this context, it is appropriate. And you know what?
Obviously, it wasn't the same kind of armbar, but still, the irony is there.
And brother, you know what? Not to be too critical, but you know what? This shows me that Princesa Sugehit wanted it more. And I know we say that about everybody that wins, but Kaylee Ray could have won this match. But I think she was arrogant. I think she severely underestimated Princesa Sugehit. And Sugehit, she didn't underestimate Kaylee Ray, and she wanted it more than she did. And that's what I think was the difference. Because if she would have had more urgency on that cover after the gory bomb, because you could even see on the replay, she had a smirk. She was slinking. She was slow to the cover. That was the difference. Sugehit did not think twice about locking in that armbar. And I'm happy to say that I'm 1-0 right now in my predictions.
And I believe I'm 0-1, so why don't you rub it in?
I know, right? And nicely done, Princesa Sugehit. And, is that Serena Deeb?
I actually picked Kaylee Ray to go to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, dude. Well, we'll see.
Oh, God. I'm effectively starting off 0-2 in that for that reason.
Yeah, I mean, bro, believe me, there's still plenty of time for my bracket to go to shit. I'm just happy that I got one right. Let's get some chat reactions to that match there.
Oh, there's Vanessa Borne. We're learning about Vanessa Borne now.
We have Jackie sneaking in here, and yeah, we got Vanessa Borne highlights. I wasn't.
Vanessa is very new to wrestling. She's been wrestling for less than 2 years, but I don't want to underestimate her because let's not allow ourselves to forget. Cobra Moon was wrestling for less than 2 years when she debuted on Lucha Underground, and look at her now.
Yeah, she's exploded. She's got a very wonderful faction, and there
Serena Deeb.
My emotional pick. Now, see, you want to talk about picking people to go far. I picked Serena Deeb, I believe, as well, to go to the quarterfinals. So, yeah. In fact, no, I picked her to go even farther. I picked her to go to the semis. So, yeah, I picked Serena Deeb to go far in this.
Wow, yeah, you did. Holy crap. I think, if I remember correctly, I think I had her winning match 1 and then losing match 2. So I guess we'll see.
Hey, I'm pulling for Serena. This is such an emotional journey for her.
I actually just realized this match is not in the same sort of block as Princesa and Kaylee. This is in like block 4, whereas that other match, Princesa and Kaylee, was in block 1. So they're not doing the sort of Cueto Cup format where they'll take an entire group and have all 4 of those matches in one night and just kind of do that over the course of 4 nights. They're actually mixing and matching, which could make things even more interesting because it'll kind of, in a way, that kind of allows them to go out of their way to make the main event of each show really special. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and this tournament is sponsored by Rocket League, which
yes.
Ash is kicking ass at lately, guys. He's been owning it.
John bought me Rocket League for my birthday, and I've been playing it for less than a month now, and I really, really enjoy it. So it's not very often that we go out of our way to praise a WWE sponsor, but goddamn, Rocket League is amazing.
And there's Naomi, the former SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Hopefully we can say
current
SmackDown Live.
You said former. That's painful.
She was having such a good run. I'm so proud of her for the run she had, and not so proud with who has it now, but that's another story for another time. Here is a woman that I am proud of. I got so emotional talking about her in our bracketology, Serena Deeb. Really hoping she wins this year. But, I mean, hey, you know, Vanessa Borne, she's got a great look. Wrestling less than 2 years wasn't bad in her qualifying bout, but you know, like I'm just looking to see what Serena's bringing to the table. And I'm like, oh,
honestly, I would argue Vanessa Borne was more entertaining in her qualifying match than Bianca Belair was.
I would agree with that. I'm really not impressed with Bianca Belair. In fact, it's funny because I remember I told you, like, on my other Twitter, like I have that group with that friends of mine that we share politics and wrestling, and I think one of my friends in there was like, oh, I think Bianca Belair is awesome, and I'm just like, I don't see it right now. I'm not gonna hate on her, but I just don't see it right now. Whereas with Vanessa Borne, I mean, that there's definitely something there, and she's looking ready to go.
I mean, she already has experience as a performer just because she's a former dancer for an NBA team. I think the Phoenix Suns, actually. And I'm pretty sure she was a cheerleader for the Cardinals when they were in the Super Bowl a few years ago.
Okay. Well, yeah, I did hear about that cheerleading experience. I'm just really curious the contrast of styles here, because from what I remember about Vanessa Borne, it was more of a power game like. I think she won her match with a kind of power bomb, you know, to get to this tournament to begin with. Whereas Serena Deeb, I have no idea what her style is. I have no specs or intel whatsoever in that regard. All I really have is the emotional connection that was imparted to me through the bracketology, and that's what I'm going on, brother. So this isn't a rational pick by any means. It's just I'm rooting for her personally because I love a good story of somebody having a personal problem that they overcome. I think that's why I was.
Oh, good lockup! I like the lockup already.
Very intense,
very physical.
And Serena Deeb, you can see trying to push her back, but Vanessa Borne, though, again, oh, nice, taking her down to the mat.
Yeah, I like the way she used her leverage there.
In fact, if you
Serena
want my
did
opinion,
the same thing, almost arm drag-esque.
Exactly. If you want my personal opinion, I think Vanessa Borne will probably grow on us before Bianca Belair does. That's my personal. And there's another arm drag there by Vanessa Borne and saying, what you got?
That's probably helped by the fact that it seems like Bianca Belair is going to get shoved down our throats a lot quicker than Vanessa will be.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because Vanessa is half Samoan.
Oh, look at Serena Deeb. Nice waist slide there. Look at the takedown. That's 2 points right there. If we were going by,
I knew you were going to say that, so I just backed off and let you say it.
Hey, bro, I have to every time. It's a shame that I can never really watch that stuff anywhere else, but I make the reference.
Arm drag.
Deep arm drag there by Serena Deeb. Another deep arm drag there. And
into the arm crank.
Now, brother, I know you were a big Straight Edge Society fan when they first came on the scene, as was I. I know you got to be smiling just like I am seeing Serena back with a head of hair, no less, doing what she was born to do. And now Vanessa Borne going to muscle out nice Irish whip, but Serena Deeb reverses. And now Serena getting the crowd pumped up. I know it means the world to her to be here. And now could it be a monkey flip? No. Vanessa again using the power.
Oh,
what a headbutt.
Yeah, I thought that was a headbutt. I was confused at first because of the camera angle was a little off, but it did seem like it was a headbutt, yeah. You know, that Samoan skull putting that to good use. And really now Vanessa really in control, just kind of pounding away with all these like punches and kicks and sledge and just beating down Serena.
And that's the thing with competitors like Vanessa who are greener, and I don't say that maliciously, is that this tournament is such a unique opportunity for them because this isn't going to be, at least I don't assume it to be, like a 5 or 8 minute bout. Like all these tournament matches, I think, are going to get a good bit of time. So you're either going to be exposed or you're going to grow. And either way, as the adage goes, you're only going to get better by being with people that are better than you. And I'd say Serena Deeb, given her history, given her career, is in a better place than Vanessa Borne right now. But Borne,
the power slide into the headbutt. One. Well, I mean, two. Only a 2 count. Not even really a 2 count. Seems like Serena kicked out before the ref's hand even hit down for the 2.
Well, we know that Naomi is in attendance and she does the power slide slap. So
yeah. I wonder if that was an intentional tribute to Naomi who was in the crowd.
Possibly. And yeah, Vanessa Borne now working the headlock down to the ground.
Yeah, she's
Muscling
definitely, I
Serena.
mean, the one thing that I don't think anyone's going to question is that Vanessa Borne has a huge power advantage here over Serena.
And I like that she's using it. And you know, not only using it, but I think using it more creatively than I'm used to. You know, that power slide headbutt. You can even see she's muscling through that headlock. It's not just like a lazy, like, oh, my arm's wrapped around you. That's enough. She powers Serena down the canvas.
That was actually a decent transition. Serena, though, into the side slam. Side suplex.
Nice side suplex there by Serena, trying to just create space between her and Vanessa. Vanessa, though, no, stopped. Snap jab. Snap jab.
Yes.
Another snap jab. And
now, right hook.
What a strike there by Serena.
Scoop slam.
And there it is. Serena now firing up, getting in that second gear.
Kick
to the gut of Vanessa.
Neck breaker. Oh, wow. Sit out neck breaker. That was something you don't see very often.
No, it's not, partner. I'm glad you pointed that out. I had the same sentiment. Hooks the leg. Nice cover.
Yep.
Got there.
Also worth pointing out, the NYC matches will have a female referee. She's in there now, and she's been in there the whole time, I believe.
And you know what, partner? I think this is smart by Serena. I think when you're dealing... Oh, wait a minute here. Fireman's
carry. She's going to go for the gut buster. That's going to be it. That's going to be it, I think.
Well, that might be the setup to what really is going to be it.
I was going to say, is she going to do like a running Shining Wizard, maybe?
What is Serena thinking? She's stalking Vanessa here.
Spear. Is she going to use a spear?
Is that even her finisher? I forget
what
her
finisher
was.
I thought the Gutbuster was, but apparently the spear, maybe?
No!
Vanessa out of the way. Serena into the turnbuckle shoulder first.
Yeah, that shoulder made hard contact. Vanessa Borne, we know she likes to use that power bomb. Is she going to use it again here? Oh, man, Serena. I think I'm about to be 1-1 here. That was bad. Oh, almost like a moonlight drive. That's going to do it. 1, 2.
No, it is not.
No,
Serena
it's not. Out. Wow, Serena wants it bad.
And now Vanessa going for the... Oh, no, I thought she was going to go for the pin again. That would have been kind of a rookie mistake, I think.
Oh, and now you see Serena trying to cover
away, though. This might be even more of a rookie mistake. And again, going for the pin, 2. And again, Serena kicks out. Serena resilient. And I think that might be what wins her this match if she does.
How bad does Serena want it, brother, to know that she's made all the sacrifices she's made to get here? She is not about to lose that easily. Fireman's carry.
Samoan drop.
Samoan drop. We might be seeing the beginning of the end here. Hooks both legs. 2.
And again, Serena staying alive here.
Is there anything Vanessa could have done differently on the cover? I mean, she hooked both legs. I don't think you could ask for more than that. And Vanessa,
no, I mean, yeah, it was sort of a lax cover, but at least she did hook the legs.
This is a mistake right here. Vanessa showing way too much frustration.
Oh, she went for a splash, but Serena out of the way.
This is the same thing with Kaylee Ray, except swap arrogance for frustration. You can't let your emotions get the better of you in this. You've got to have that sense of urgency. Vanessa Borne had a little mini tantrum before going for that splash. That every second counts when you're in there with a veteran like Serena Deeb. Spear! Spear! That's going to do it.
1, 2, 3.
3 count. And Serena Deeb. She doesn't have to hold her hand up high. She doesn't have to give a pledge. She's going to get her hand raised for once in victory. She advances in the Mae Young Classic, and I am so, so happy. I mean, this would have been something that even if I picked opposite of her, I would have been happy to be wrong. So glad we get to see more of her. This was an impressive neck breaker by Vanessa Borne. I genuinely thought that was going to be it, because keep in mind, that proceeded from Serena missing a spear shoulder first in the middle turnbuckle. And this is the beginning of the end right here. See the cover? And you see Serena kicks out.
The problem with that cover is that there was literally no weight on the shoulders.
Exactly. And they cut out
Vanessa's a really good spear, too.
It was. I mean, Serena making full contact. And she advances. Now, is she going to go all the way to the semis like I predicted? We shall see. But for now, she doesn't enter the first round. Vanessa Borne does not look happy. You see the scowl on her face. I think
huge win for Serena. It's awesome to see her advance.
You know what, though? I will say this to Vanessa's credit. While she still has some kinks to work out, I liked her more than her qualifying match. So incrementally, she's getting better in my eyes.
Yeah, and I also add that it's going to be interesting to see who Serena faces in the second round, because if you saw on the bracket there, her opponent is going to be the winner of Santana Garrett versus Piper Niven.
Yes, that's going to be a very interesting bout to me. And I'm looking at some chat reactions, and I think we're all pretty happy that Serena got the win. And now, yeah, very, very interesting to me. And now we're moving on to our next round here. Man, what a great first episode this has been. Getting our video package here. Now, what matchup is this, partner, again?
This match is going to be Zeda, which is who you are seeing right now, versus Shayna Baszler.
Oh, Shayna Baszler. I'm excited for this, partner.
This is going to be...
Yeah, because
I actually quite like Zeda as well. From what I've seen of her, she seems really well put together. I'm definitely interested to see what she brings to the table in the ring.
Absolutely. This has been a very exciting tournament thus far. This will be our third tournament matchup in the first round. Zeda versus Shayna Baszler. I do think Baszler's got it. I think, much like Serena Deeb, I made a heavy investment in Shayna Baszler in this tournament in accordance with my bracket, but we'll see. Yeah, I had Shayna going all the way to the semis. That's crazy.
Is it really crazy, though?
No, and actually, I stand corrected. Serena was only the quarterfinals for me, but either way, I do have her going that far. But, yeah, this tournament, I'm just having so much fun with it. And, yeah, now we're seeing some Shayna Baszler highlights. I mean, this is a woman that, to me, loves beating people up, has the MMA experience.
And yeah, that's the thing. Like, we talk about finishers a lot, but Shayna Baszler, I mean, any submission she locks in could be a finisher because she's got legit MMA experience, so she knows how to lock in most submissions in a freaking lethal way.
I mean, that's the thing. When you're as versatile as a Shayna Baszler or a Minoru Suzuki, who you know I'm a huge fan of, I look at them as like human weapons. You are the finisher. It just depends on what exactly you choose to employ. And she's got the towel.
There's Shayna.
She's got the towel around her neck. It gives off kind of Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar vibes to me with her coming out. Look at this.
Well, it's ironic that you mentioned Samoa Joe because from what I understand, the primary finisher that she does use the most often is a rear naked choke.
Wow. You got to wonder if Joe is a dog in this fight. I mean, everybody's watching the Mae Young Classic. And yeah, Shayna Baszler, guys. I have a feeling I'm going to fall in love with her before this tournament's over because what I've noticed about my taste lately, you guys know me, I've always had an affinity for technical scientific wrestling, but I'm really getting into...
Hey, there's Ronda Rousey and Marina Shafir.
Yeah, 4 horsewomen. And
where's Jessamine Duke?
I do not know, but...
Are they not... Is she there and they're not acknowledging her, or is she just not there?
I'm guessing she's not there because I don't see why they wouldn't acknowledge her. But, hey, it's great to see Ronda looking that happy. I know it.
I mean, to be fair, I think Jessamine is the only one of these 4 women, as far as the 4 horsewomen go, that doesn't have any kind of relation to WWE at all. Like, obviously, they want Ronda. They have Shayna. Roddy is married to Marina, and Jessamine is the only person that doesn't really have any kind of ilk in WWE.
Right. There is Zeda, but
I don't know what that heart is supposed to represent, but she definitely seems to be paying a lot of attention to it.
Well, I mean, if she's not careful, Shayna will rip Zeda's heart right out of her chest. So, I don't know. This is going to be a very physical match to me. And, I mean, the 2 preceding bouts we've had were physical to some degree, but I think Shayna's going to take it up a whole other level, partner, if I had to guess.
Man. Yeah, for sure. This is going to be really interesting. Believe it or not, John, this is the first time I've ever seen Shayna Baszler work a wrestling match.
Same here, partner. You and I are in the same uncharted waters, and I couldn't pick anybody else to be a swimming partner with me here. So,
and it's the first match that we've seen Zeda as well, but Zeda is a lot less well-known than... Wow! Zeda just ignoring the handshake.
I'm telling you, I get Joe Lesnar vibes from her. I think she's cocky, but I think she can back it up, and that's so dangerous. Zeda going for the single leg.
Oh, she got the double leg, actually. And into the heel hook. Oh, but Shayna's just like, really? Are you seriously going to try and beat me with a submission? She slapped her face. Going into the armbar. Oh, my God.
Oh, but then Zeda going to try and reverse the leverage.
I dig it, though. I like that Zeda is trying to go tit for tat with her. I appreciate that.
I don't know if I appreciate it, because what I'm focused...
I mean, it seems pretty clear that Shayna doesn't. She's slapping her in the face again.
God.
Armbar.
Oh, but Zeda again trying to reverse that leverage. She does.
I'll do a 1 count. Jesus. Shayna is like, she is trying to end this quickly, and it seems like she's not taking it seriously, but I think, like, she might not need to. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. And Shayna, I think Shayna just smiled a little bit.
Zeda just went for like, it looked almost like she was going to go for like a triangle armbar, but Shayna just held on and it just didn't happen. And now she's playing footsies with her and she's just got a thigh kick in. Oh my God.
I mean, is this the game that Zeda normally plays? Oh my Jesus, the strikes. And believe me, folks, I've been watching a ton of Kenta matches lately. I know what hard strikes look like, and I can appreciate them. Oh, went for the knee, but Zeda moved out of the way. Thank goodness. If she would have gotten that knee, we might be looking at a very different story.
Met, rather than meeting Zeda's midsection, it met the turnbuckle.
Now, Zeda going to back off. I don't know
when you're in the ring with Shayna Baszler, turning around and celebrating with the crowd is really not the best idea. Nice monkey flip there, though. And then she elbowed her before the pin attempt, too. She actually got a 2 count, though.
I'm actually impressed that Zeda's not only like playing the game, but it isn't doing too horrible. You know, I mean, she's definitely trying to engage Shayna on her turf. Oh, wait a minute here. Oh, guillotine. Nice body scissors too.
Very
That's
nice.
Great form. But Shayna.
Shayna.
Front face lock could be the suplex.
Suplex.
Oh my Jesus Christ! That's it. That's it. Holy fuck!
Oh, there is Jessamine. She is there.
Wow. Look at welcome to the Mae Young Classic, Shayna Baszler. I called her the Brock Lesnar / Samoa Joe of this tournament, and that rear naked choke. She just choked a bitch out.
Yes, she did. Oh, my God. I mean, it's a shame because I really did want to see more from Zeda. I hope we see more of her. I'm pretty sure she is one of the women in this tournament that's under contract, so I'm looking forward to seeing more from her, but goddamn, Shayna, that was savage.
That was savage.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, that...
She just looks grumpy, man. Like, she just looks miserable.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of won the match. You'd think you'd go make yourself a ham and cheese sandwich, but Shayna just wants to keep beating people up.
Oh, and that's going to be interesting. Her opponent in the next round is either going to be Sarah Logan or Mia Yim. I'm looking forward to that already.
If it's Mia Yim, I mean, really, not to discount Sarah Logan. I know she could bring the fight as well, but we've seen Mia Yim. If we get Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler, that's going to be a barn burner.
It's so cool, though, that those women are in the crowd so that we could get that moment there. And, oh, here we go. Up next, Abbey Laith versus Jazzy Gabert. This is going to be great.
I heard a few sprinklings, non-spoiler, of course, more just like reviews of the match. And, yeah, they said it was one hell of a contest between these two. You invested a lot in Jazzy Gabert in your bracket. And to be fair, I believe I did as well. So yeah, because I did have her going over Abbey Laith in the first round, but emotionally I am pulling for Kimberly. I think she's a wonderful person, you know, great talent, and it must mean the world to her to be here. I know her cats and her friends and her family are probably all watching this eagerly, and yeah, we'll see how she does.
Absolutely. Jazzy Gabert, formerly Alpha Female, and of course Abbey Laith, formerly Kimberly. We've got two relatively well-known names on the independent women's wrestling scene here in WWE under new names. So it should be very interesting. As far as sort of big-time finishing moves go, I mean, Kimberly, a.k.a. Abbey Laith here, we got to get used to calling her Abbey. She has such a variation. I mean, she's got an alligator. She got... Basically, the name of the move is that she calls it is the alligator clutch, but it's like a double leg trap Hurricane Rana. And then she also has basically cattle mutilation, but she calls it alligator mutilation. And then she has an armbar. She has a senton bomb. She uses a Yoshi tonic sometimes. I don't think that'll be enough to put Jazzy away, but she does have a Yoshi tonic in her arsenal. And as Jazzy goes, she's got two big finishers that she will win matches with. The Omega Slam, which is an inverted front power slam, and the Sidewinder, which is a tilt-the-world side slam.
And here's the thing, brother. I mean, because Jazzy Gabert, we saw her specs in the bracketology. She's a beast, a powerhouse, you know, that European flavor being from Germany. If you're Abbey Laith, though, and you've taken the indie journey, and you've been on NXT, but it's essentially only been in squash matches, I mean, this is huge because you're main eventing day one. You know, and the spotlight's on you in that role. and you go against really a big question mark in Jazzy Gabert. That's a lot of pressure on Abbey Laith, but if anybody can live up to it, I believe she can. And I'm very excited to see what these two women bring, because I even saw Ben Jr. in our live chat saying that he couldn't wait to hear us live react to this. So apparently this contest set the world ablaze, at least as far as day one goes.
I don't actually have any personal experience seeing Jazzy because I don't watch TNA, but apparently she was in TNA briefly in 2014. I'm assuming she went as alpha female at that point, considering that's pretty much what she's been known as up until this tournament.
Oh my God, those pythons.
Those guns, yeah, she's got massive arms.
And if they get a hold of Abbey Laith, it could be a very ugly story about to ensue, folks. She's holding that German flag up high. What are we about to witness? I'm on pins and needles for this match, brother. And you see the crowd showing their respect. I mean, Shayna Baszler didn't even shake hands with Zeda. Jazzy Gabert doesn't seem like the shaking hands type. She's like, if I get a hold of that hand, the first thing I'm doing is crushing it, reducing it to dust.
Yeah, you're not wrong for sure.
Now Jazzy Gabert. See, that's what always excites me about tournaments like this. Same thing with the CWC and everything else. When you've got these international talents coming in to America, wanting to make their footprint there.
John, if I told you that Jazzy Gabert was 6'1", 190, what would you guess Kimber or Abbey was?
I'd say maybe. Oh my God.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was gonna say maybe 5'8", 130. And now,
I would guess like 5'6", 135 maybe. Oh, she's even smaller than that. I'm seeing she's listed at 5'4", 126.
Oh, now Abbey not backing down, and another more strikes there to Jazzy Gabert. Oh my God.
She just slams her face first.
And Jazzy pretty much saying, Abbey Laith's puny efforts, and now, the hair toss. God. Abbey's worked so hard to be here, and Jazzy Gabert.
Jazzy Gabert, the only ever non-Japanese Stardom World Champion.
Wow. That is a huge distinction. I mean, Abbey has distinctions of her own, being the Chikara Pro Champion.
Nice. Yeah, she can do splits, Jazzy.
Oh, got her right there. No, jawbreaker.
Nice jawbreaker.
Now, Abbey, that's what she's going to need to rely on her quickness. She
implements splits into her offense. That jawbreaker, she dropped into a split to execute it.
Exactly. Oh, Jazzy, though, reverses the Irish whip. Abbey got
Abbey. Look, but she went for the arm drag, but Jazzy, way too powerful. The shoulder block.
What a shoulder block there by Jazzy.
What a powerhouse.
Lateral press.
That was a lazy pin.
Because Jazzy isn't done with her yet. That's the thing. I think when she wants to win, she'll let you. Oh God, the elbow strike. Oh God, not even. Forearm strikes in the chest. Jesus, hooks the leg too.
She was going right for the sternum there too.
And Abbey, oh my God, these forearms to the back of the head and neck.
She's going for so many pins.
Well, God, Cobra Clutch.
Yeah, Cobra Clutch. Wow, that's a really interesting variation of it too.
Abbey not tapping out yet. I mean, here's the thing. You can get a submission out of this, but you're also making your opponent exert energy. Abbey does not want this to be the memory she leaves everybody of her Mae Young Classic.
I actually just saw in chat, Hazardous Something said we could apply Ishii jokes with Jazzy. The funny thing is, Jazzy is legitimately bigger than Ishii. Ishii's like 5'7", Jazzy's 6'1".
Exactly. And now Abbey, nice counter there. Nice awareness by Abbey. Going to try and reverse it maybe into a triangle. I thought she tried to get control of the... Oh, my God.
Armbar maybe? Or like sleeper maybe? I don't even know what she's going for here.
Camera angle's a bit weird, but I'm thinking it's more of a sleeper. Oh, but Abbey going to try and... no.
It's shit together, cameraman.
And Abbey here, she's ensnared. Looks like a boa constrictor having prey. And now, Abbey though, personal leverage. And Jazzy just pops out.
And Jazzy, yeah, now she's going right back in. Jazzy, very aggressive, very strong, but it seems like Abbey has had a counter to everything except for obviously the strikes because, What are you going to do to counter a strike?
Oh my God, the shoulder thrust here and another one. And now.
Oh, she's going to do another? Oh, Jesus! Strikes!
Flurry of strikes. And, oh my God.
Foot, meat, throat.
Exactly. And now.
Snapmare takeover.
Nicely done there. And
then headlock. Oh, no.
Right back to it there.
What is she doing? It's like a weird variation of a headlock. I don't even know what the hell to call that.
You got to wonder if it's that European style kind of showing itself, or if it's just Jazzy just muscling through everything. Because, yeah, this match has been, I feel like it'd even be too generous to give Abbey Laith 5% offensive, but, I mean, yeah.
Elbow from Abbey.
Abbey trying to fight back.
Jazzy turns her around. Oh, ripcord forearm.
Jesus.
We don't see ripcord moves. Well, we didn't used to see ripcord moves very often, but Okada definitely seems to have repopularized the variation.
And now Abbey going to try. I don't know if that's smart.
Caught by Jazzy.
Yeah.
Abbey went for the crossbody into a scoop slam. Now Jazzy just stepping on her. Wow. Disrespectful Jazzy.
And because she can, you're going to tell her that she can't? And now the pie base there to the back of the head and neck.
Look, man, I wouldn't tell Ishii that he can't, and he's like 6 inches shorter than this woman.
And now, Jazzy saying that's it. Abbey,
it seemed like she was going to go for a high cross there. Oh, no, Torrent. Oh my God, I don't even know what you call that. It's almost like a rope Koji clutch in a way.
Yeah, I was going to say Koji clutch, almost like a. Not necessarily an anaconda device, but something akin to that. And now Abbey Laith going to try and create this. Oh, almost like a shoulder thrust there. Shoot kick.
Shoot kick to the chest.
Another shoot kick. Nice. Jazzy showing a little bit of fatigue.
Oh, jumping into Giri. Very nice.
Nice.
Abbey still showing some fight here. More shoot kicks here to the chest of Jazzy.
Another shoot kick. Oh, Abbey firing up. Oh, right to the head.
Go for the pin. Yeah. 1, 2, and I was wrong about female ref being there for every match. She's just been there for the one so far. We're back to eyebrows.
That's fine by me. Abbey Laith, all she's probably concerned with is, can the ref count to 3 so that I could get the hell out of here away from this powerhouse?
Yeah, no kidding. Abbey going up top, but Jazzy cuts her off at the pass. Oh, she said no. Oh, my God. I thought she was going to go for a package pile driver there.
Dude, I thought she was going to go for a muscle buster for a second. I'm like, what the hell? And now.
There's the arm drag from Abbey, and then the pump kick, and then another pump kick. She can't even reach this woman's face. Drop kick into the corner. Almost like a shotgun drop kick, too.
And now, Abbey here. What's she thinking? I don't know. I'm very uneasy.
She's going to go for a senton? She does have a senton. Yeah, that seems like what she's going to go for here.
I mean, Jazzy's down, but she could get the knees up. She could move out of the way. Abbey's got it if she hits this now.
High angle senton bomb. She got it. That's going to be, that might be it. 2, and Jazzy kicks out.
Yeah, Jazzy.
I shouldn't be surprised, but I've seen Kimber win matches with that move. So.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I think Jazzy has such a developed midsection and has all that power that I think it was able to absorb most of the damage. And now, oh my God, that lariat.
Oh, and she's just pounding away on her.
Oh, now Abbey trying to cover up. Abbey's a scrapper, but Jazzy's just a beast. She ate that
grab her by the hair. Oh, she's tucking her away. She wants a bomb.
Yeah, she called for this earlier. Abbey was able to move out of the way. Signaling forward again. This is going to do it, isn't it? Whatever this is.
Oh, I think she's going for almost like a gory bomb there.
Look at that pin!
Oh,
no way!
Abbey won! Are you kidding me right now?
Wow!
My bracket! My beautiful bracket, John!
Well, I got that one wrong as well. I did not pick Abbey to win. Wow! Good for you, Kimberly! You've come a long way from Princess Palm Strike. Look at this senton again. That was beautiful. And when Jazzy kicked out of that, I thought Abbey didn't have a chance in hell. But if there was one thing that I thought in the back of my mind, it's that Jazzy was kind of posturing with that powerbomb just a little bit too long for my liking. And Abbey, the veteran, capitalizes. What a story for her. Wow. Well, I got one wrong today, guys, but still on the whole, not a bad bracket for me so far.
Wow. That's crazy. Jazzy looks so pissed. And I don't blame her, man. She probably feels robbed. Abbey picked up the upset of the tournament so far for sure.
Oh, this might not be over here. And Jazzy, look at that.
And the hug.
Wow. The monster has a heart. You never know what you're going to see on Mae Young Classic, and that was only day one. Congratulations to Abbey Laith. That's huge for her. Because again,
absolutely.
She's only been a part of squash matches on NXT. To know that they'd give her the first round, that's very... And hey, if they gave her the first round, let's not count out Rachel Evers when her number gets called against Marty Bell, because this tells me now that anything can happen.
I picked Rachel Evers to beat Marty Bell.
And see, well, I'm saying that more for me then, because I picked Marty Bell to win, and I picked her to beat Jazzy Gabert, but now that's impossible.
Wow.
Well, guys,
this was a lot of fun. Yeah, we've got another episode or 3 to come, but this was still a lot of fun. And hey, John, any final thoughts?
Hey, great first day. So happy for both Serena Deeb and Abbey Laith. This is so great. My heart is just so happy right now, and we'll be seeing you guys soon for episode 2.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys in less than 10 minutes for episode 2. In the meantime, be sure to check out the description. You can donate to our Patreon. You can buy a t-shirt or a mug or a sticker. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed our live reactions / commentary, since we are kind of in commentary mode for this. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to be notified when we go live. Click on the little bell icon, and that'll allow you to get notifications. Of course, when this episode gets fully processed, you can comment. Let us know what you thought about it. Let us know what you think about the whole tournament so far. Follow us both on Twitter, like our Facebook, check out the subreddit. We are going to close this out now, and we will be back with episode 2. I am posting the link to episode number 2 of the Mae Young Classic in the chat, so you guys can join us there as quickly and as efficiently as possible. And we will be on that, and we will start reacting. We will go live, which is in 8 minutes now. So we will see you then, but you got to remember to stay tuned.